Hi, my name's Songbird and welcome back to Gloomhaven. It's time for the Overgrown Graveyard. So, in order for me to get to negative 20 reputation, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last start, but I went back and forth and ground out some city and road events. And, the reason I decided to eventually grind it out was I realized that there was actually quite a few events that lowered your reputation. I was originally thinking that only the post-void quest, which gives the option for -2 rep, was the only one that's in there, but there isn't. If you decide not to help the woman with the rat infestation, then you lose your reputation for that. During the bar fight, if you join the fray and then refuse to pay for the damages, you lose your reputation. The post-void city event, where you just deny that you had any involvement with it and quickly run away, loses you too. And then there's also a road event, which if you find that guard that's out of stamina basically on his way back to Gloomhaven, and you decide not to give him some of your supplies to help him make the rest of the trip, you also lose your reputation. So per cycle of all the cards, I could get -5 reputation. So I only in quotes only had to do that 8 times to get down to -20. And there's only about 5 or 6 city events left in the deck, and they're all repeatable. And there's only about 6 or so road events, also all repeatable. Things like, eat the berries, shoot the birds, that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's enough jabbering for me. Let's get started with the Overgrown Graveyard.
So, a contact of mine has been telling me about this old graveyard in the Corpsewood, just packed to the gills with all sorts of valuables, Nick explains. Problem is that it's packed to the gills with undead too. With your skills, though, I figure we could ransack the place and make off with a nice, hefty profit. What do you think?
Oh, and here's the road event that went with it as well. So when you get to -20 reputation, both the city event and a road event gets added. We read the city event last episode because that was how we started it, by unlocking this. The other one is this one, where this allows you to recover your reputation. Calm the merchant. Not too far down the main road outside of Gloomhaven, you run across a merchant wagon headed into town. Oh no, mercenaries, I see. The merchant stammers as you approach. Look, I know the reputation of your like around Gloomhaven. Please, just take what you want and move on. I don't want any trouble. Taking what you want and move on, you get like 10 coins. But if you calm the merchant, explain that not all mercenaries are bloodthirsty thieves, you'll gain 2 reputation. So this was part of the main reason that I was trying to go for -20 reputation first, because once you do that, there's so much stuff like this event, which is repeatable, that boosts your reputation very quickly after the fact. Ah, really? The merchant looks at you incredulously. Well, then, color me embarrassed. I sincerely apologize for any uneducated assumptions. Sometimes you just expect the worst traveling to such backwater locales. I'll be sure to tell everyone I see that not everyone in Gloomhaven is a criminal, he says, as he rides off, tipping his hat to you.
After negotiating your cut, you find yourself standing on the outskirts of an ancient burial ground, thinking that perhaps this wasn't the best idea. A sense of foreboding washes over you as you survey the moss-covered graves and shambling shadows in the distance.
I suppose this doesn't matter. I don't know if there's any traps or not, but we might be able to one-shot something, so... Alright, so just to reiterate, this is a scenario that I've not done at all, never seen. Looks like there's just bones and ghosts, so hopefully it's nothing too surprising. Just 2 bones at the start, though. That doesn't seem like much. After what we've been through, 1, 2, 3. Cautious advance and holy strike is probably good enough. You're way too far to be able to yank it, though. Especially with that obstacle there, so there's no reason to go quick. We'll go after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your swift bow can reach it, so it'll just single out. If you go after that, we could wound both of them, although one's going to be stunned and wounded anyways. Let's where's the door? The door's here. Let's move up and summon the Thorn Shooter here. That way the Thorn Shooter can ping at anything from this doorway. And if you go late, then that's fine. And you can stun shot the other one. There's a good move. All right. Unfortunately, you're gonna go first. Well, like I said, we would be stunning one. I really want to keep it towards the door if I can. If I can keep him here, then the Sunkeeper can run up to the door and smack the other one. Alright, well, we'll shoot this one then he won't move. I can take one hit from that, it's not a big deal. Three damage is quite a bit though. And then next round we'll have you go through the door. Especially since you're going to be getting light. In fact, since you're going to be going through the door next time, I'm going to wait on defensive stance just so I have extra movement. Shoot the... yeah. That wasn't an undamaged monster, but... and you're going to be able to go quick enough next turn to do Wand of Infernos for you, so... let's move up... Just a little hesitant if my Sunkeeper's going to be moving out. Tactical order with the hammer blow because I have light. That should be enough movement for me. Actually, let's do Purifying Aura. That's a move 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I want the extra movement. Let's see. Now you have the ability to go quick. You could run up and stab that. That way the summons are protected, hopefully. And you're going to use Black Fire and get in the room with your non-existent moves. Well, we do have Living Spirits. I want to probably save my wolves for next round. So let's do this to move in. And the rogue should be taking care of that, but if the rogue doesn't, we'll do a Toxic Bolt. And use a movement. Attacking adjacent. Okay, so I can not have to worry about that then. Big move. I can't. Free coins. Well, you know, he would have been able to one-shot both of those now, but neither of them were undamaged. Okay, so we'll generate the fire for your black fire. And you're gonna open the door, I guess. Okay, there's a chest. Cool. What are you doing? You're attacking one target. Oh, you can move a lot. We all get to go first. The Sunkeeper will be able to move in here. What kind of trap is that? Toggle the displayed items to add their effect. What kind of trap is that? It's just a stun trap. This trap actually protects me from you getting to me directly. You're going to be wounding a bunch of stuff. God, you're so spread out. You're also healing yourself. Okay, we'll just shoot you then. You're not actually a threat anyway. Oh, right. Thorn Trader was going to go and shoot him. Never mind. I should have done the... Well, the Spirit was also going to be a waste because there's no way I can get through that. You need a big move. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just going to heal off the wound, but... Why couldn't you draw the +2 on that one? Alright, Sunkeeper, you have a really big move. So my Sunkeeper can pretty much get anywhere. So I'll put you here then. And you know what? Let's help you out. Alright, looks like I might be able to kill this one, but at least I'll be taking the damage for everybody else. Okay. So he'll die in his turn, which is fine. Defensive stance, you're just gonna go straight for the door. Dig up all graves. What the heck is that? I didn't even look at that. Kill the bloated regent. All mercenaries adjacent to an undisturbed grave may forgo a bottom action to dig it up. Ah, that's these obstacles then? Or is that in this next room? I haven't been looking for that. Does that mean I needed to do this one? Is that an unmarked grave? I can't tell, guys. I love how the model just, they shoved it through the floor. So I guess that would explain why there wasn't a whole lot of enemies in the first room. Because you're supposed to dig up all the graves, okay? So again, I'm assuming that the obstacles are, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, no wait. Yeah, there's 9, so 1, 2, and then I assume there's one in the back room. Here, let me pull up the scenario book. You're not being very clear at all what I need to do. Okay, yeah, so, okay. So... where are the graves? This obstacle is not a grave, unless they changed it to be a grave. There should be one here. This is just difficult terrain. Then there's a grave over here. Unless you kill the blood regent and then do that? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Each grave, A and B, may be dug up by any character by spending 1+ character movement while adjacent to it, so 5 movement. The total movement does not have to be spent all at once, and damage tokens may be used to track the progress for the digging. Once any grave has been fully dug up, when normal living corpse spawns, elite for 4 players. Any mercenary adjacent to an undisturbed grave may forgo a bottom action. Is that what the obstacles are? Alright, well, we'll see this turn because we got a few people standing next to stuff. Like, this might be one. We've also got a chest over here we need to do. We really just... I want to ping this thing to try and kill it. Well, it's going to be going a little bit late, but... so, let's see. If... Okay, we'll do... Oops. No. Trickster's Reversal with Sinister Opportunity. So, we'll see if this is one. If not, we'll go in here and... Like I said, this is not very clear. Fighting Ward with... We're not in a real good position to summon wolves right now. Sunkeeper, just go through the next door. That's pretty much all we can do. Or work towards the next door. And see who has what. You don't have anything about foregoing, so that's not a thing, I guess. Dig up all graves. Well, let's move 4, attack 2. Is there any way I can get multiple targets? Oh, there we go. No, it's cloak phasing. Any mercenary adjacent to an undisturbed grave may forego a bottom action to dig it up. He didn't say anything about foregoing bottom actions, so... Alright, we're going to spend a turn here. and see if next turn that's a thing. You also don't have anything about foregoing, so this is not an obstacle. Does that only happen after we open this next door? I'm so confused. Good job, Thorn Shooter. Thank you. Nothing to attack, nothing to attack. Excellent. Like, that one's clearly a grave, right? No, I want to move. This is also clearly a grave, so next turn we'll be able to forego, I guess. Okay, Sunkeeper, big move. We'll beacon, big move, I guess, and then go in, and then you... Yeah, we don't really have just any old melee, I guess. Well, it should be singled out. You should be able to kill it. And then you just need to help. I guess we'll just heal with you then. Target 1 ML attacks. Alright, so can I forgo a bottom? I can forgo a bottom. Okay, so this... That's a grave. How am I supposed to know that? Like, that is correct. That is where the grave is on the scenario. Oh, this is gonna be... This is not good. Alright, hopefully you don't get a turn then. Okay, okay, hold on a sec. Okay, so apparently this is a grave. And that's a grave. Is there like a headstone or something that I just didn't see? How are you supposed to know that that's a grave? Anyway, so you're gonna get attacked by a lot. Let's get you in position of another grave, I suppose. Which, like I said, is here. Although the summoner will be able to do that. Alright, we're just gonna stay put. And then heal you up. Just make sure you don't die. Or hopefully you don't die. Thank you, Thorn Shooter. We got one more grave over here to dig up. Okay, so you can forego a bottom. Like I said, that is correct. That is a grave. But how am I supposed to know that? Or is it just in this case just get lucky and find it? Like, I don't understand. Oh, you get a turn? The other one didn't get a turn, but you get a turn. That's annoying. Hold on a sec. Let's heal first.
You find a large, ornate sarcophagus at the back of the graveyard, and the screeching of spirits assaults your ears. Do not disturb the treasures of the Regent. They are not for peasant hands.
Right. So, like, this is supposed to be an obstacle in a grave. Okay. So we need to kill you. You need to just long rest and move up. You're gonna be kind of on your own for a while. Definitely don't want to long rest with you. They're relatively slow. That should be good enough, I think, with an attack bottom. Well, actually, yeah, that was your foregoing bottom. So let's get you moving to the next one, which is somewhere over here. Do you have it? Oh, there's a move. And you would just need to attack, I guess. I can't move. You can't move. Worst part is there's 9. Okay, good. Should be all the summons then. Suppose have you go help the Sunkeeper. Then I'm gonna go move towards the next one. What kind of trap is that? Sun trap. Like you said, there's. I suppose someone has to go get the treasure. You don't have your jump. Let's take a step back. You can help the rogue next time the rogue goes. All right, you get to wound something. There's no sense attacking it at the drop +2 through a muddle in order to kill it, so the wolf will kill something next round. Well, the wolf is gonna kill the thing I just wounded, but oh, maybe not. Yeah, so far I'm not impressed with this scenario. Or at least how it has been recreated. Like, it's very clear that, okay, here's the obstacles that are graves that you need to dig up. And that's fine, but that has not been made clear here at all. Alright, so we need to move 2, and I'm gonna put myself here if I can. So we'll move and loot, and then I guess we get invisible and then kill it next turn. You're gonna be by yourself, you still have single out, so are you anywhere close to that? No, you don't have your move jump either. Oh. Yeah, I think it's right here. It's the next grave. Yeah, you might as well long rest, I guess. What a clunky scenario. Holy moly. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to let me do either one or if it's specifically one, so I'm going to set myself here. My guess would be that nobody's really played this scenario because it is very, very difficult to get to it. Oh yeah, yep, the grave's set up just fine, and okay, but how do you get to the graves? You're already strengthened, so just do you. We're gonna make you go late next turn. Like it would be different if there was some sort of indication. Like I thought this was a grave because it kind of, you know, looks grave-ish, and then these, it's like, hey, that looks kind of like a grave, but no, that it's not the obstacles. It's just random hexes on the floor. There's apparently a grave back here, so we'll go do that. Oh, there you go. There's the bloated regent. So I guess either of those would work, but... Alright, so you're gonna long rest and do the same thing, because you got nothing better to do. You're going super duper late, and you're going to forego, and... There's no allies adjacent to it, so... We'll suffer no damage in case he does attack. He's just a lot more HP as a normal elite one, okay? So we'll just smack it. Actually, let's Glorious Bolt it so we can wound it. It's just a normal elite with a lot more health, that's all it is. Okay, so we're... Oh, that's right, you were going to do that instead of foregoing. Well, never mind. So it is either one. Okay, that's good, at least. And then do we want to summon fire? We strengthened ourselves last turn. There will be stuff to do so long as we can move big. We have a move 5 and boots. Okay, we should be able to do that. We will summon fire for ourselves next round. I think is, man, I'm lucky I have the scenario book on the side, because otherwise this scenario would be a nightmare. Okay, so I gotta find out where this one is. This one's right here, so we're gonna go get the coin. How are we doing on cards, by the way? You've only burned the 2, okay. We'll summon the golem here then. Which means that the golem's gonna go before I summon the thing. Here, let's get this back. Just to make sure that you stay put, we're gonna put you in the corner. There. And then when you run back, you'll run through and okay. You have so many cards. Probably don't need the hook on. Oh, you can also forego. There you go. Okay, so that is definitely in the right spot. At least you can forego when you long rest, but still. And because it's so it recognizes that it's an obstacle because it doesn't put the summons there. Oh, it did there though. I'm so confused. All right, sunshot it. Let's move to the next one. You are needing to come help the summoner, so we're gonna go super duper late. You are not going to long rest. We want to black fire and forego, I guess. Forego something, anything. And you're just gonna keep attacking this thing. They also have their own separate attack deck, okay. I guess it's its own classification. Okay, so that's this one taken care of. The next one is there, so we'll go here. All right. So how many you got left? You got one here, you got one here. There's another one there, and there's one over here. That's all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. So we're gonna get you here, because I believe there's... That's the door. There's one right here. So the Sunkeeper will be able to pop this one next turn. With Wound and the wolves, I'm not too concerned with leaving them there. Oh, you're going that way. Well... that complicates things, because I wanted you to go through here. But I guess you wouldn't, because there's a trap anyways, so that's just my bad reading. Bad reading of the situation. Now, let's see. Yeah, you can certainly get there. Don't have any allies, though. Yeah, so this time they didn't get a turn. The ones that just spawned. Was I crazy that one turn that they got a turn? They didn't? I don't know. Oh, if you were a little bit closer, I'd make you go through the stun trap, but... Alright, so you're going to Toxic Bolt that guy just to try and kill him. We're just foregoing any bottom, so that's fine. You're going to move to the next... you're going to long rest, never mind. Now you're going to shoot that. And you're going to forgo a bottom and... pop that open. I would like you to go before the summoner, though, so that your wolves attack the right thing. Okay, forgo bottom. So again, they're all in the right spot. You just can't see them. Let's actually get both of them. There's not a whole lot grouping up for this round anyway, so... Maybe they go if they're spawned before their turn, is how that works. Don't know. Do we even have to kill all the zombies, or is it just kill the big one and that's it? I don't think there's much choice. Alright, so the last one is right there, so we'll go here. How many cards you got left? A few. So if we burn one, we can long rest and get another turn. We should be done next turn anyways. So yeah, let's just let's summon the living bomb here. Here. Because the bomb's gonna go first. And like I said, you're going to be long resting anyways. Okay, so that's going to be my theory then. If they're revealed before their turn, then they get to go. Okay, and you're going to get... You're going to loot that. Oh, I didn't... Shoot. I meant to pick a different one and I picked the wrong button. I was going to keep that to go loot, 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 and then go, but... Alright, so we got one more spawning here. You can shoot that thing, I guess. Sunkeeper has that. Never mind, that's fine. You need a long rest. You need to loot. Just a basic move 2. And you're my biggest move, so sensor opportunity, I guess. She's looting, or she's going to be revealing that this turn. I don't want to go too far. There's no way for me to get there, so I'm just gonna move in position. Just gonna bide my time. Yeah, the wolf's gonna die. That's okay. We are going to have something... Yeah, so we'll get the fire for next round just to make sure we have it. Wand of Darkness. Okay. And actually, you'll be able to protect this guy. Oh, no, never mind. It's just dead. Okay. So we got one more turn then, I guess. Sorry, Wolf. There's nothing I can do. And we'll strengthen you. It doesn't really matter, does it? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I was like, wait, what? Where's the fur go? Got it. Okay. Okay, so this is our last turn. We'll just flamethrower with restorative mist for fun. You got that. That's your only attack, and then you're just going to short rest and kill that thing. It's gonna kill itself. In actuality, I should have gone up there so that... here, how about this? We can attack. Oop. I was going to miss anyways. Okay. Never mind. Alright, we're going to make you go stun. Everybody's just missing. Jeez. Alright, let's get out of the way of the summons. Like I said, it's gonna kill itself anyways, but I want the satisfaction of destroying it. Nice. All right, we ended up killing everything. Nice, nice, nice. And you get nothing to do but get some coins, I guess.
Well done indeed, Nick marvels when you emerge from the graveyard with the stolen valuables. It'll take me ages to find buyers for all this old crap, but trust me, there are plenty of people who just go crazy for this kind of stuff. He methodically goes through everything you have, and then counts out a large sum of money into a hefty coin purse. Given what I expect to unload all this for, here's your agreed upon cut. Pleasure doing business with you.
$60 gold each. Can you see why I wanted to get the -20 reputation first? Doesn't do as much good now that the entire campaign is finished, but it would have been a nice boost if you could access it relatively early on in the scenario or in the campaign. Just double check. No Gloomhaven battlements. Be unfortunate. We did get a nice wand of darkness though. City event, which probably is of no consequence. Yeah, it's just a vermling. Okay, we already got that thing. All right, so that is officially then the final scenario count. The only scenario that would be possible for us to unlock is, you know, Gloomhaven battlements B, but now that there's nothing else to add an event, there's no way that it can break anymore. And so with that, 91 is going to be our final quest completed then. Final for sure this time. There's no way I can get the other 3 anyway. thank you so much for watching. And again, thank you so much for watching the series. I'm glad I came back and finished out and got Overgrown Graveyard with one bonus Gloomhaven square. It was certainly enjoyable to get a nice send off like that. And now our mercenaries have a decent amount of money that they can retire and enjoy the fruits of their labor, even though they've, completely ruined their reputation in the process. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in Jaws of the Line.